Some AI tools aren't just changing how we work, they're quietly replacing jobs you'd never expect. While everyone talks about AI taking over coding or data entry, the truth is that creative, managerial, and even niche professional roles are being affected too. Tools like ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini are already automating tasks that used to take hours, sometimes without anyone noticing. In this video, we're revealing AI tools that are replacing jobs in surprising ways, and what that means for the future of work in 2026. Let's get started. The jobs already disappearing, and they are not what you expect. Most people assume AI will replace low-skill, repetitive jobs first. Factory workers, cashiers, delivery drivers. That's the story we've been told for years. But it is not what's actually happening. The jobs disappearing fastest right now are mid-level white-collar roles. Junior copywriters, entry-level data analysts, customer support agents, paralegal researchers, and junior accountants. These aren't people doing mindless work. They're educated professionals. But their tasks follow predictable patterns, and AI is extremely good at patterns. Companies aren't replacing entire departments overnight. Instead, one employee with AI tools can now do the work of 3. That means fewer new hires, slower replacements, and tighter teams producing more output. It's a quieter shift than mass firings, and that's exactly what makes it more dangerous. You don't see it coming until the job posting you were counting on simply never appears. Why tradespeople and human-facing workers are safer than desk jobs. Here's something that genuinely surprises people. Many physically demanding and socially complex jobs are actually safer from AI than most desk jobs right now. Plumbers, electricians, HVAC technicians. These professionals work in unpredictable real-world environments every single day. Every job site is completely different. Every broken system requires hands-on problem-solving that simply cannot be scripted in advance. Robots and AI systems are nowhere near replicating that in the real world. The hardware alone is not there yet. Similarly, therapists, counselors, social workers, and nurses rely on genuine human connection and carefully earned trust. Patients do not want to open up about their trauma, their addiction, or their grief to a machine. If you're in a skilled trade or a deeply human-facing profession, you are in a significantly stronger position than most people sitting behind laptops right now. The great irony is that the workers who are safest are often the very ones who were told for years to fear automation the most. How jobs are changing shape, not simply disappearing. Radiologists were supposed to be among the first doctors replaced by AI. AI can now read X-rays and MRIs with impressive accuracy, matching human performance on specific screening tasks in some studies. Yet radiologists are still very much employed. Why? Because the job isn't only about reading scans. It involves communicating nuanced findings to surgeons, managing complex edge cases, making judgment calls with incomplete information, and being legally accountable when something goes wrong. What AI actually does is handle a high-volume routine screening, flagging the normal scans, so radiologists can focus entirely on the complex ones. This exact pattern is playing out across law, finance, engineering, and medicine. AI absorbs the routine portion of the role, and the human moves up to focus on judgment, relationships, and accountability. Jobs are not vanishing, they are transforming. The people who understand this and position themselves for the transformed version will be absolutely fine. The ones waiting and hoping nothing changes will be the ones caught off guard. What is really happening to writers and content creators? Content creators, writers, and marketers are in one of the most complicated positions of any professional group right now. AI can produce blog posts, product descriptions, email sequences, and social captions at massive scale and very low cost. For generic, commodity content, the kind that fills websites and ticks SEO boxes, AI has essentially taken over. Budgets for that type of writing have collapsed dramatically. But here's the other side. On the high end, original voices, deeply reported journalism, genuine creative campaigns, brand storytelling with a real point of view. Demand is not just holding steady, it is growing. Why? Because AI-generated content is now everywhere, and it all sounds the same. Technically competent and utterly forgettable. Audiences are craving authenticity, and brands are paying a premium for human originality. The middle of the content market is being hollowed out, but the top is alive and thriving. The most honest question you can ask yourself is, are you producing work a well-prompted AI could replicate? Or are you bringing something to the page that only you can bring? The new jobs AI is actually creating right now. One of the most significant job shifts happening right now is one almost nobody talks about loudly enough. AI is creating entirely new categories of work that simply did not exist a few years ago. Prompt engineers, AI trainers, model evaluators, ethics consultants, automation implementation specialists. These are real roles, and companies across every industry are struggling to find qualified people. Here's the important part. You don't always need a computer science degree to step into these positions. What organizations need are people who deeply understand a specific domain, law, medicine, finance, education, and who can work fluently with AI tools. A lawyer who knows how to use AI for research and contract review is not being replaced. They are becoming exponentially more valuable to their firm. A financial advisor who uses AI to run deeper analysis and spend more time on client relationships is pulling ahead of peers doing everything manually. The professionals who win in the next decade are the ones treating AI as a capability multiplier, not a threat to manage. Who is truly at risk, and why it is a mindset problem. The people most at risk from AI aren't necessarily in the wrong jobs, they're in the wrong mindset. The most dangerous belief you can hold right now is thinking your role is untouchable because you have a degree, a professional license, years of experience, or a senior title. AI doesn't care about credentials, titles, or years on the job. What matters to AI is whether the tasks you perform every day can be broken down into learnable, repeatable steps. Take accountants, for example. Those most at risk are not the ones without qualifications. They're the ones doing routine bookkeeping, payroll, and standard tax preparation. These tasks are highly structured, pattern-based, and extremely automatable. The accountants who will thrive are those moving into advisory roles, helping clients navigate complex financial decisions, building strategy, and using AI to handle the repetitive number crunching. The same logic applies across nearly every profession. Survival and long-term success mean moving up the value chain, focusing on work that requires real human judgment, nuanced communication, creative problem solving, and genuine accountability. Let AI handle your volume, your routine tasks, and your repetitive workflows. You, as the human professional, should focus entirely on the aspects of your role that still require insight, empathy, and critical thinking, the parts that no AI can replicate. By combining your human strengths with AI's efficiency, you can create leverage, scale your impact, and stay indispensable in a rapidly changing world. AI isn't just helping us work faster. In many cases, it's taking over tasks we never thought it could. The key is understanding which tools are changing the job landscape and how to adapt or leverage them to your advantage. Which AI tool do you think will have the biggest impact on your field? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos about AI, future jobs, and the technology shaping our world.